Welcome to another HSExtra.com high school football video, a playoff edition. My name is Joe Serrera, and I'm joined this week by Dudley Panthers head coach Stephen Davis. Coach Davis, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Your Panthers have won their last 8 games by a combined score of 475-15. How do you keep them sharp and focused when everything seems to be coming, at least to people from the outside, so easily?
Well, I think it starts with the coaching staff. My staff has been doing a good job keeping these guys focused. And, we've been fortunate this year to be in a conference that's, I guess it's growing, but not so good right now. Mm-hmm. And the things we do is we go ones-on-ones in practice. Mm-hmm. So, we got a dynamic front four on our defensive line. And, they wreak havoc in practice against our first offense. And, we talk to our offense, just keep fighting, because if you can fight against these guys, you're not going to find too many D lines like the one we have. So just continue to fight. And then on Fridays, we might have some success. But going ones-on-ones is what how we keep these guys kind of focused and sharp.
Basically, you want to make practice tougher than games.
At this point, yes.
Yep. What's your team doing well right now? Obviously scoring points, but there's obviously more to it than that.
Well, I think we're playing well on all 3 phases. Mm-hmm. Offensively, like you say, we're scoring some points. We got 2 of the better athletes in the state with Mekhi Wall and R.J. Baker. Mm-hmm. We're playing well on offense, and Jameer Slade is having probably his best year as a starter. Mm-hmm. Offensive line, they kind of gel together. Defensively, we're playing well. Our front four is making things easier for our back 7, and on special teams we're doing well as well. So I think just playing good on all 3 phases is where we are right now.
You talked about that front 4. Jaheim Pittman, obviously a huge part of that. Last time I checked, 5th in the country in sacks. How is he playing for your team? Obviously pretty well.
Well, and if you think about it, since we've got in conference, he's probably only played a half in each of the games. Mm-hmm. So, I can't imagine where he would be if we played a whole game with the Saints. But he's playing well. And, if they don't double team him, he's going to wreak havoc. So they got to double team him. And then the other 3 guys who are playing well going to get off then. So, you kind of got to pick your poison.
Mm-hmm. What does your team have to do better now that you're in the second round of the playoffs and going forward?
We got to stay consistent, and we got to. And like I tell my guys, I've been telling them this all year. We think that we have a pretty good team, but we got to stay focused. Mm-hmm. If we can stay focused and do the things we've been doing all week in practice, we can have some success on Friday night. But all it takes is 1 or 2 guys not to be focused, and that messes up the whole team. So just being focused and being consistent, I think that'll help us out throughout the rest of the year.
Mm-hmm. Talking about the playoffs, were you surprised that so many teams from Guilford County and the Triad got knocked out in the first round? And do you guys feel any pressure that you and Grimsley are kind of carrying the Guilford County flag now?
You know what? I am surprised. I thought that, we scrimmaged Northern early in August over at Grimsley, and I thought they had a tremendous team. And, they went toe-to-toe with Grimsley. I thought those guys would definitely make it far. I thought that Eastern Gifford, we was even after the game, one of the coaches came up to me and said, Coach, we'll try to see you guys later on in the playoffs. And I thought they had a chance to go far because they got a good team. So it is kind of surprising, especially those 2 got knocked out early. As far as pressure-wise, no, I don't really feel any pressure because, we're playing for Dudley. But Grimsley playing for Grimsley at the end of the day. You probably got some teams, and this is just the truth, wishing that we don't go farther. I'm talking about some of the teams in the Triad. And so we just got to play for, Dudley, and I guess Grimsley got to play for Grimsley. But for pressure-wise, no.
I hear you. This week, you're going to be facing a Ledford team that's one of 4 teams to come out of the Mid-Piedmont 3A Conference. That was a wild finish with all 4 of them playing each other the last couple of weeks of the season. What do you see from this Ledford team as you prepare for them?
Well, you can tell they're well coached, and the outside guys are very athletic, especially the receivers. They are tall, lanky guys who can go up and get the ball at any point. But again, you know, if we just stay focused and do the things we are doing well, I think we have a chance to win. But we can't go out there and, you know, make a lot of mistakes because this team is capable of beating us.
Sounds good. We wish your team nothing but luck Friday night at Tarpley Stadium. We'll be there to cover it and going forward in the playoffs. Thank you for your time.
Okay, I appreciate it. Take care.